Hello again, guys and girls, the Gears of War community. Welcome back to another Gears of War 3 gameplay commentary. Yes, this is part 2 of my EGL story. If you want to see part 1, I will leave a link in the description, but it's most likely to be the video that will be just before this one on my channel. So yeah, you could just go back and click on that. Anyway, so I left off just after the, on the last video, I left off just after the 1v1 tournament, so we'll pick up after that. So it was just the beginning of the 4v4 tournament, and Roughnecks, our team, was the first to play. We were playing against Prosperity, which I can remember 3 of the members, which was Finchy, Rambo, and Enigma. I can't remember who the last guy was, unfortunately. I bet that guy's watching my video just, you know, doing scrunch face right now. But yes, we were playing first, so the first match, or the first map, was actually really long. It was like 30 minutes long. It was a old town, and both teams, us and Prosperity, were playing really defensively, but we had a lot of really good moments in it, like Cod got a double boom, Finchy got a back-to-back snipe, followed by like a 3-piece. So it was a pretty ridiculous game. It took a long time to get over because we had a lot of stalemates. But when the match got going, there was a lot of good gameplay in there. So look out for that when I upload it. The second match, so that map went to us. The second map was Checkout, and I think this was the map where Reddin went monster. Honestly, he had something like 12 kills in the end. He got like a quad on one round. It was redonkulous, and I don't even say redonkulous much. So when I say redonkulous, you know something is redonkulous. But yeah, Reddin representing Roughnecks there, doing just amazing for the team. And then it kind of went downhill from there because we had to play the King of the Hill maps. And although we gave them a good challenge on the King of the Hill maps, we played decent. And I will say that on the Dry Dock map, they got really lucky. And basically, they spawned just before the hill spawned. On that, you know, for example, the hill was going to spawn on, I think it was, I can't even think. The hill was going to spawn on Tiki. Yeah, I just, that word at the back of my mind. The hill was going to spawn on Tiki in like 5 seconds, and then just before it spawned, they spawned, like 3 of them spawned on Tiki after we killed them. And they got that, and literally the next one in, we killed a few of them, and they spawned on Torpo, and guess what? The hill spawned on Torpo. So they got about 100 points out of it, just from spawning, and that was so unlucky, but I'm not going to, obviously it's not their fault, but it was just so annoying for them to have that kind of luck in a match like this. So please, Epic, fix the bloody spawning in the next game. So then it went 2-2, and it went to King of the Hill, or not King of the Hill, it went to Hotel, which you're watching now. So the problem is, Hotel is one of our worst maps. I turned to Conrad, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to go well, because Hotel's one of our worst maps. And he turned to me, and he said, what are you talking about, Chrissy? Hotel's one of our best maps. I'm like, have we been scrimming in different matches? But, yeah, so Hotel, it hasn't gone so well for us in the past. Certainly, it's been iffy, really. Some of it has gone really well, and some of it is not. But anyway, we got into the Hotel match, and I think it was pretty much one-sided. I can't remember, it was something like 4-1, maybe 4-2 to them. But yeah, they beat us pretty badly, and then they put us into the losers bracket. So then a few more matches were played. I think CSC Esports beat Aftermath. Then they played NTC. Well, NTC played Hybrid. And Hybrid are this Italian GB team. Now, this is what really annoys me. If an Italian GB team can make it to LAN, why can't all of the British GB teams, and even like the proper teams from the Gal Forum, make it to LAN? This is just pathetic. But yeah, so Hybrid, they came out of nowhere, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, Hybrid? They're gonna come last." And the thing was, a lot of our teams were unpracticed. Now, I don't want to say this is the ultimate reason why Hybrid placed where they did, but Hybrid did steamroll through a lot of these unpracticed teams and got really far because of it. So yeah, Hybrid got beat by NTC, got put into the losers bracket. Aftermath got beat by CSC Esports, they got put into the losers bracket. Then Hybrid beat Aftermath. Then I think Hybrid were set to play us then NTC played CSC, which is Dutton's team, by the way. NTC obviously won. Then Dutton's team was scheduled to play us. Now, this was a fairly one-sided match. We came in, we steamrolled through. We got a little overconfident on checkout, so they won checkout, but then we won the match 3-1. Then we played Hybrid. Now, Hybrid, we were a bit iffy about them because we know that they had the confidence to go far in this tournament because they'd already beaten quite a lot of teams. But we still knew, the fact is, we were the best team that they played so far, bar NTC. We were the best team that they hadn't beat, or I don't even know. But yeah, we were the best team that they were going to come up against in the losers bracket. Let's just put it like that. So we started off strong. I think we got another... They won the first map, which was Trenches King of the Hill, I do believe. Then we played a match on Thrashball, which I monstered, by the way. I'm looking forward to uploading that. I got a 4-piece on one round, and I'm really proud of that map. Then we played... I can't remember what we played after that. I think it was Checkout, which... we went 3-0 up. Then they brought 3 rounds back, and we were just like, nope, we're doing a 4-man. And then we just steamrolled through and destroyed them in the last round. But yeah, it was really good. And so yeah, we went 2-1 up, and then it went to Rustlung. And this was our worst King of the Hill map. And it was just a nightmare, because after it started, about a minute in, the whole team, our entire team just went berserk at each other. Everything was everybody else's fault. I don't usually like to get involved in this. I just tend to ignore everything that's going on if people are complaining, and that does happen a lot on our team, I'll be honest. But yeah, there was quite a lot of arguing going on in the team, and there was not enough focus on the actual match. So we got destroyed on Rustlung, and then... Obviously, the last map had to be our hotel, our worst execution map. So we had our worst 2 maps in a row, and it was just a nightmare. So we lost that match, unfortunately. I reckon if it had gone to Old Town, or I can't even remember what other map there was, because there's not many maps left. But yeah, if it had gone to Old Town, we might have won that match and gone into the semi-finals. But yeah, you know what can you do? So, yeah, that is what happened. We placed 4th overall. Thank you for watching, guys. I might do an overview on the entire event, my opinions on things, but for now, goodbye.